Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me and Louise. And today we are going to do. I seen someone, I forget who it was, but there's probably a ton of them right now because it's Valentine's Day. But do an all pink look using like pink packaging and stuff too. So we are going to do that. And just have some fun, really. There's nothing else to do. I'm running out of ideas. There's only so many looks you can do. I mean, even though I have 1,000 palettes, well, maybe that's an exaggeration. I probably have about 400 palettes. There's only so many looks I can do because these palettes are going to be repetitive. And, a neutral palette's a neutral palette. Maybe different tones, but it's still going to be a neutral look. You know what I mean? So, let's go through what I did use. You could pretty much guess that if you're going with pink packaging, you're kind of going to have to go with Too Faced for a majority of your stuff because, well, they're known for it. ColourPop also has pink. I'll give them that. Who else has a lot of pink? He That Shall Not Be Named. They got a lot of pink. JSC. Oh, there's another one. Is it Kimchi Beauty or Trixie Mattel? One of them have pink too. Maybe both. I've never tried their products though. But anyway, for foundation, I decided to go with It Cosmetics CC Illumination Pink. Right? Okay. For concealer, we went with the NYX. It's got a pink top. I think it worked. To set the face, I went with the JSC Translucent Powder. Pink top. For bronzer, we went with the Too Faced Natural Chocolate. And then for blush, we went with the Too Faced Cloud Crush. I was going to go with the ColourPop. I forget what I have over there that's pink. Is it the... I know I have the pink heart blush. And then for bronzer, I think it's the cowboy one. But I'm not really for sure. For highlighter, I use the Cheek Popper Blushing Highlighter in Pinker Times. And then for the eyeshadow look, we're going to use the Pinker Times Ahead. And it's been a while since I've used this, so I thought, well, that's it. And whoever I saw use this too. I think it was Morgan Turner. I think. But I'm not, but it could have been somebody else too. But I think that's who I saw, but I'm not for sure. So, let's get started. The first shade we're going to go into is actually this one here, and I set my lid with that. I'm just using the concealer on my lid for primer today. So, the next shade we're going to go with, the next shade is this one here. We're going to start with this one. I don't know. Y'all, I've just been having a time because I was going to do Am I the today, but I just didn't have anything because this has been a long week, to be fair, and a lot went down. And not really with me, and I feel bad because this world's just crazy. And it's so weird how we're all in the same world, but we experience life so totally different. And I don't mean like material things you experience. I mean just walking down the street. And that's crazy to me. But it's true. And I'm trying to even look at it from like my perspective, like, do I do this? Look at things and people in a way I shouldn't, like it's bad. I don't know. Because I'm trying to keep an open mind, and it's getting harder and harder in this world for me to keep an open mind. because I just don't want to believe people are bad. Number one, they set out to be bad. Number two, where does it start? Is it starting like at home or at birth? Or does it start through just life, society? I don't know. But and I won't lie, I was kept in a bubble as a child through probably my teenage years. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that. Like my parents, there's no rule book. Let's just say that. There's no rule book to being a parent. Let's go into this shade. But, and like, I guess this is kind of, am I the asshole without it being like, I don't want to turn out to be one. You know what I mean? But like, I really was raised in a bubble. I didn't know there was bad things in the world. And on one hand, that was great. Like, I had a childhood. But nowadays, these kids don't have a childhood. They don't get to go out and just ride their bike until sundown. You know, when the street lights come on, you come home. I'm scared every time my kids leave the house. I'm a nervous wreck. You know? To be fair, they don't even get to leave the house. Unless one of us are with them, you know. And I was definitely raised different than like my fiance. I won't say that I was raised uppity or anything. I was raised middle class. He was definitely raised lower. And I mean that in money wise, not like, haha, you're lower than I am, because I don't believe in that. But, and I mean, I know it only takes one person to make something bad, you know? But, I don't know. I know this isn't making sense either. The world's just a different place, I guess. But then, is it really, or is it that I'm opening my eyes? We're going to take that purple and run it under the lower lash line. And I guess maybe that's it. I'm just opening my eyes up, and I see how people treat my fiance and then how they treat me. And it could be because I am a girl, he is a man. It could be that when I go somewhere, I'm cleaned up, wearing, you know, nice clothes, and he's all dirty from, you know, hard day at work, construction, clothes torn. Or is that why we're being treated differently? Or is it the way we carry ourselves? Like, I'm very much reserved, quiet, shy, and he's very much like talks to anybody, doesn't matter who, type of thing. I don't know. But I will say that I have definitely noticed a huge difference in the way we're treated. And I don't understand. I really don't. I meant to say for lips, I'm using the NARS in the Sex Machine kit. I thought it was pink. It is kind of pink, but it is more on a different side. Alright, the next shade we're going to go into is this. And like, I don't want to be the person that looks at somebody and assumes something, and then never give the benefit of the doubt to someone either. Like, I never want to do that. I never want to be that person to do that. And I know that I'm sure there's times where people have to. I don't know what those times would be, because I have always been I don't know if I've been raised, but I feel like I've been taught, to treat people the way you would want to be treated. And I tell you what, I would never want to be treated the way people treat my fiance. And when I say that, I mean people of power. Like, is my fiance an idiot? Yes. Is he obnoxious and loud? Yes. But on the flip side, would he give anybody his last dollar? Mm-hmm. Would he give the shirt off his back? Mm-hmm. Do I not like him at times? Sure. But do I think he's a good person? Yeah. I think he tries his best. I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm going to take this shade right here, and we're going to put it right in the inner corner. I don't know. And I mean, he's definitely made his fair share of mistakes. We all have. And if there's nobody in this world that's ever made a mistake, then that's pretty amazing. Number one. Number two, I don't know how you did it, but congratulations. Okay, I'm going to take this light pink shade, and I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. And I'm just going to tap it right in the middle. Like that. Yeah, like that. Then we're going to take this dark pink, and we're going to line the lower lash line and top lash line. And I know this video is really not making sense, I guess. But I just needed to get it out there because I can't really talk to anybody about it. So I'm talking to you all. Hey, just wondering, is it just me? Or has others experienced it? Well, I mean, I know other people have experienced profiling and stuff. Or being treated differently for whatever the reason. I mean, even I have been, treated differently. But generally, in a good way, not a bad way. You know what I'm saying? But I do wonder if it isn't because of an aura that is put out by people. Because like I said, if, like, you see me, you may assume that I'm not friendly and, because I am so shy and reserved. But then if you look close enough, you'll see that. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that is what happens. People, see that I am shy. Now, if I know you, I'll talk your head off all day. We can have a conversation, lunch, everything. But if I don't know you, I am very quiet. I don't, I just am that way. Some people are outgoing and some people are more quiet. I use the white eyeliner by ColourPop. I meant to grab pink, you all, and I completely forgot. Alright, we're just going back in with that lavender shade. I am kind of impressed with this look, as in, it's nothing special. I'm wearing the Essie, yeah, in Forever Yum Yum still. This palette's nothing special, and to be fair, it doesn't really go very deep dark like I like, but I will say, I don't know if it is still available, but if you are looking forward to me, this definitely reminds me of more spring, but it could definitely be Valentine's Day too, but definitely spring if I look at this. But there is no deep or dark shades, like anything to like give you depth other than the shade I just used, unless you want to go with a hot pink, that one I lined with. But overall, it's a cute palette. Again, I don't ever think that it's worth its like full price. We're going to use the YSL Lash Clash for the top. Full price at the time, but when it gets discounted, then I do think it's worth it. But that goes for almost any of Too Faced palettes. I'm sometimes I'm a fan, sometimes I'm not. We're gonna have to use this mirror. I don't know where my mirror went. But yeah, so it's been a long week. And like I said, for my fiance, really not for me, but because I'm with him, obviously I have to go through it with him. And every time something happens to that man, I swear, it blows my mind. Because I would have never thought, like, I never saw this stuff before. And I'm 44 years old. And I'm telling you, things surprise me each time. But then at the same time, it doesn't. I do sometimes wish, or I am glad, I don't wish, I am glad that I am a girl. Because I know not all men get treated the way he does, but a good bit do. And I wouldn't want that. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it without just breaking down and crying, because, I mean, I want to cry for him sometimes. Alright. I mean, this is a cute look. It's nothing groundbreaking, life-changing, but it is cute. And I do like the monochromatic part of it. And I'm wondering if that's coming back, because I really did like when I did the monochromatic of the Pantone color. I thought that was a really pretty look. I am really starting to like monochromatic looks. And of course, pink was easy to do. And I've thought about doing like a thing where you, I don't know, I don't really have a green or like a blue. Like, I don't know how you would do a monochromatic look in that though. How do you do it? Like, where do you get a green blush or a blue blush? That would be a little different, I guess. I used the Cali Ray on the bottom lashes. But overall, I think this look turned out really cute. It's a pink look. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the rambling. I think I'm going to start on my favorite spring palettes next. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And I will see you in my next one. Until then, please stay safe and healthy. Bye.